Hello, welcome. This is the odd presser, Antonio Conte's odd presser. This is for the last game of the season against Norwich. There's been loads of stuff in the news. So we're going to be doing the press conference. We're going to be reacting to Antonio Conte's press conference. So let's get into it. Let's listen to the press conference. I'm going to be reacting to it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share. Let's see what Mr. Conte is talking about. I think it will be very, very, very good for Tottenham. They do get it, which is 90.90. I think they will get that spot. So yeah, let's get into it. Listen to the press conference, react to it, and then not feeling too well, and so yeah, the manager will be reacting to, and so we're just gonna bring that up right now, and then we're gonna react to it. Let's see. We don't want to listen to it. Really need to listen to.
With pouch,
That's loud.
and that's it. Skip the full price, like you skip this ad.
Yeah. So yeah, the first question was about Harry Kane. Reacting to that now.
If you remember the last game, no? A couple of cases, but you overcame the situation also because of the start. They were not so good, but yeah, I don't know why, but last week this moment, honestly, this virus is the last our problem because we are closer to actually achievement for the app for our fans. We have to totally focus on the game, the situation of the players, the save the last game.
Yeah, so he just answered the question straightforward there, which I think Harry Kane was never going to miss that game on Sunday, even if you have to, I don't know, play with one leg, you want to play. So hopefully it's okay. And hopefully it'll be a victory for Tottenham.
Saturday, doesn't want to miss that game. It's a lot for it. Yeah. No, I don't want to know the story. It's not good. It's it go deep in the story. You understand? No, I think that we are in a good moment. Worked really well this week. Well, you have to be focused. An experience of playing the last game, lucky situation and a lucky situation. All of this the right focus. We are understanding. There is we can reach something of amazing for us. Now everything is get
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna quickly react to that one. So basically, you just said, there was a story about Tottenham. I remember that day. I was watching that game as well, when Tottenham was at West Ham, and I just couldn't believe it. At least I think the the report came out maybe I think about 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock or something before kickoff that Tottenham were trying to reschedule the game, and that there was some illness in the dressing room. There's some lasagna. We started hearing different stories. And then everybody was waiting for the FA's and Premier League's decision. And Premier League came out with a decision that they were not going to postpone the match for Tottenham, that Tottenham was still going to play. And the Tottenham players went out. And you can tell, man, that everybody was just feeling. So you can see players like bending over. I remember I saw a picture of German Defoe, or just bending over and just struggling to breathe. I think Carrick was throwing up on the pitch as well. You can just tell that the team just looked really tired. It looked exhausted, drained. And Tottenham went on to lose the game. Arsenal won the game. And I think Martin Jol was the manager then. And we missed out on the Premier League. And it was tense as well. I remember that game. I remember the game before the final, we went to Arsenal and we got a draw at the Emirates, 1-1 at the Emirates, and that gave us that opportunity to have it in our own hands on the last game of the season at West Ham. But I think then we needed a win or something to qualify or something to get to get the Champions League position. And we ended up losing that game, and they told Conte about it, and he was saying, no, I don't want to think about that. But I think Tottenham in a different place in terms of this time around. I think some players have got the bug, but I think everyone trained, like you said, everyone trained during the week, trained up Monday to Friday, and everyone is looking in good shape for the weekend. So yeah, it's big for Tottenham to be. I never thought that we were going to be in the top four, to be honest. From the beginning of the season, I never thought we had a chance of being in the top four. Even when Antonio Conte came in, I never still believed that we would make top four. But when I started believing was when we started getting around the top four, and then we were like winning those games, and we went on a run. And when we beat, and I think it was not even clear until we beat Burnley, then I just had the feeling that Arsenal were going to lose to Newcastle. I just had that feeling. Newcastle would be playing really well. The way I looked at the game was exactly the way the game turned out to be. It was just West Ham were just Newcastle were just all over them from the beginning to the end for 90 minutes. So yeah, touch wood, hopefully that won't happen again. I think this time around, I think it should be a different result. But it's funny how things happen in what do you call it? It's like something relive the same moments again because something similar happens again, and it's still the same circumstances, it's still the same stomach bug and everything like that. It's so funny in life, man. So, but hopefully Tottenham would win this one. I'm gonna win.
finish the top four. It's a lot for that. Chance vital for us. That, man, no? For this
Exactly.
big,
The money is huge as well. Just finishing fourth in the Premier League.
all our best. And if remember, but at the same time, it's important to get fun. Together, not like your
Yeah. So it was the question. Basically, the question what he was saying was the question was like, oh, because Tottenham have been where they are now in this position now, where the Champions League is touching distance, and they were asking him, does it feel like he has to stay because the fans love him, the players love him, and everything like that? And he was just saying basically that it was unbelievable for Tottenham to be in this position right now. Looking back from where they were way back in November when they took over, it's not a mean fit to take over a club and mid-season. And I think he's done a great job. He's done a superb job, man. He's not going to win manager of the season, that's for sure. There are other candidates that want to keep that too, But for me as a Tottenham fan, I think he's an amazing job because we had a manager in before him as well. We had players that were not playing really well. Look at Eric Dyer; he's been one of our best players since this guy came in. I remember fans were saying Eric Dyer. Even I said it. To be honest, I'm not gonna say when I said it as I was like, this guy should just leave this club. Dyer, Doherty as well. He's been in a couple of games. He's been very good. Emerson as well. So, one thing I know for sure is that this manager, if he stays at Tottenham are going to be a lot more consistent next season. That's just the feeling I have. If get the right signings in, he's going to be a lot more consistent. We're going to be a lot more consistent. I think for me, the barometer for me is the games against Liverpool and City. We play those teams 4 times. If you play them in one-off games, then and you get a draw or whatever, then you can say, you just one off. We play them 4 times during the season, and we drew with both games, and we played really, really. It's not even about just drawing with them. We played really, really well against those top 2 teams. I'm not saying we are there yet where they are. I'm just saying, that's how you test yourself. And with better players, Tottenham can only get better. So he was just saying basically, that the club should remember where they came from, how the struggles they went through to get to this situation where they are now, and that everybody should enjoy the success.
before then Sony is a position. Don't forget the first interest is the target of the team. That's not target gun. If we are good to match the situation, I'm the first to be this. But I know that some is the same way. Guy is smart. That's I'm the first person to be happy to have my player top score. But honestly, if you ask me to pick one of these two, no, which is my answer. But I know also the answer, Sony's answer. No, but I'm saying that I'm going to cut
Oh man. I hate that word, man. I can't stand it. I don't even think I've ever used it before as a Tottenham fan. I can't stand the word, man. Spursy. I hate it, man. And I think that word is gonna be in the bin, with this manager. We're gonna put that word away into the bin, and that's what it's gonna be. Spurs is gonna be, or we could turn it around to something positive when we win it. When we win a cup or something, it would be nice for the fans to be singing, "Yeah, we are Spurs. We just won the cup," or something like that, to make up a song for you, just to clown people that use the word Spursy, because I don't like that word. But we gotta prove people wrong, and that's what football is all about. That's what it's all about. Go deliver, big club, big manager, big stadium. The club is positioned in the right position right now to kick on, and you can only do that by being consistent and winning big titles and big cups. So they've just asked him the question, and he was saying, yeah, he's trying to understand what the meaning is. Oh, Costa-
I think that we have to show on Sunday the document also. Don't forget in the past what happened. Remember, no, the last game. It's a big one. But that is not easy. I think also Manchester City they lost the double yesterday.
Wigan.
In Wigan. Yeah. For that, it's good. It's that we need the right concentration, the right focus. For sure, we know very well the importance of the team. We prepare very well. The focus has to be massive for everybody. If someone is I'm not that person, and I don't transfer this. What is beautiful. Focused. This is big. Yes, they was very good the game. To nail and then achieve to we have to pay attention, but at the same time, also a lot to arrive mentally strong. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I'm just going to wrap up on that one. I think that's a good note to wrap up. I think if you see what he said there, finally at the end, he said we've arrived at this position mentally right, and I think that's what sums up Tottenham under this manager. I think some of the games we played this season, other season we must have lost those games. Leicester away, City away, Liverpool. Liverpool at home, City at home. City at home was not under him. But there's some games that we played in this season that we've showed that the mentality of this manager is different. And for Tottenham, I think it's just a switch of mentality. Just winning that first trophy, winning that, get your hands on that trophy, any trophy. I think any obviously the big cups, not the Audi Cup. But yeah, I think that would change everything. That would change everything for the team. Next season, looking forward to that season. And looking forward to us winning at least one cup next season, and going for that top four full blast, and anything else would be a bonus as well. So yeah, so this Antonio Conte is our presser. This is the sit down. This is pre-Norwich game, final game of the season. And I think the team are going to be right coming into that game. Can't wait to watch the game. I think we're going to be right. We're going to be ready for that game. And, anything can happen in football, but I can see definitely us winning that game. So yeah, that's it. Really, that's the end of the press conference reaction. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, all this good stuff, and I'll see you next.